Time now for sports with Tom Wiley.
Welcome back. Over the years in Montana, it's not uncommon for brothers to star on the football field together, but one set of siblings in Big Sandy's playing for something more every time they step on the field. In Big Sandy's first game of the year against Sunburst, quarterback Parker Proulx found his brother Brock Proulx before a routine reception downfield. On the stat sheet, it represents one play, but to Brock, Parker, and the rest of their family, it took on a much deeper meaning.
You know, I heard over the intercom, he's like, Proulx to Proulx, he finds his older brother. And that was a really big thing for me to hear. I kind of got the chills.
Because we kind of learned to play catch together, so we were just doing it in the game made it that much better.
To understand the moment better, let's go back to the boys' upbringing in Riverton, Utah, and to the man who taught them how to play catch and instill a love of football.
My dad was my coach in basketball, baseball, football, all of them. But it wasn't just those games. It was practices, and then we'd go home and it was more football. It was NFL on Sundays and college on Saturdays. It was football all the time.
In 2013, they lost their father, coach, and biggest fan. Corey died suddenly of a pulmonary embolism following surgery, turning the boys' world upside down. But through it all, the boys held on to sports and the life lessons their father taught them.
The year after he died, we kind of dedicated that season to him. And then we ended up playing and went all the way to state. And after we won, we all in the huddle after for Coach Proulx was how we broke it down. And it was just really nice to hear that, and it helped a lot.
It was really important to them, and they loved it. And I think it was something that brought them close to their dad and to each other. Corey was really, really particular about sportsmanship, and every single game and practice that they think they're all of their coaches and they think they're refs, and I think that's probably more so than being athletes. It's probably the best thing they learned from him.
Years later, more changes came. Their mother Jerry found love again and married Big Sandy rancher Rich Roth. The three of them uprooted their lives in Utah and moved to central Montana, where they experienced a bit of culture shock.
Well, then the graduating class was about 1,200 kids.
Okay. 6A.
And yeah, now we have 12. So it's widely different.
Combining families isn't easy, and there were growing pains on both sides. But eventually, things settled down. The boys found they had similar interests, and the two families quickly became one big one.
It was pretty weird when I first got here. I didn't really know what to think. I was like kind of mad. I was like, I'm jealous because they're coming in and they're new and they're good at sports. They're extremely athletic. And I found out that it's awesome because they're part of the team now. They're part of my family, and they're part of the community.
The cool thing is that coming from two opposite almost ends of the spectrum, so to speak, they really were able to, I think, play off of one another, and they've learned. And I guarantee 20 years from now, you know, we're still going to be that great, strong family. I'm so excited about that because that's what they've really learned in this. So,
and that brings us back to the field.
With the field on! With the field on!
Football has been a constant in the Proulx boys' life, and with each down, each play, and each game, Jerry and Rich cheer them on from the sidelines, but they're not the only ones smiling. Corey always said when his kids were born that one day one would be a quarterback and the other a wide receiver. And this season he got his wish.
And I got all teary-eyed and silly, but Rich had goosebumps on his arms, and he said that is exactly what Corey was talking about.
It was cool. It was cool. You could just feel that there was something there about it. It was awesome.
We had goal sheets at the beginning of this year, and we write down there, and one of my goals on the very bottom was just Proulx to Proulx touchdown. And I was just really, really hoping that would happen. And to be honest, I didn't think it would happen that quick, but I'm really glad it did because it definitely meant a lot.
He would love to watch them play football together, but I think that the kind of the boys they are is what would really make him happy.
Though the Proulx boys may find themselves with a new family, new teammates, and in a new community, Big Sandy is home now, and that's the way everyone likes it.
It's just really cool I think for us as parents to just see how they've really matured and grown, and the little kids, they look up to them. It's really cool.
Well, Big Sandy is 2-2 on the year. There are only 2 losses, though, coming to the top 2 teams in 6-man, Westby Granora and Geraldine Highwood. But they feature a young team that should make some noise in the postseason over the next few years. Remember, though, your go-to for statewide high school, Frontier Conference, and Big Sky Conference action. Well, that's MontanaSports.com. We got video, feature stories like this, game schedules, highlights, and scores. But, of course, to make it really easy on yourself, go to the Apple or Android store and download the MTN Sports app. It is free and very, very convenient. That's your check on sports. We'll be right back.